Good morning, everybody. How are we today? My name is Christine. Welcome back to my corner where we talk about all things books. I wanted to do a little update. If you saw my last video, I was reading A Book of Doors, or The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown, and I finished it. It was so good. I absolutely loved it. So, A Book of Doors is about a girl. It starts out, she's a young girl. I kind of guess she was like in her mid-20s, maybe, or young 20s, and she lives in New York with her friend. Um, with her friend. And she works in a bookstore, not like a big Barnes and Nobles or, not a big name brand bookstore, but just like a small, off the main drag bookstore. And this gentleman comes in like 3 times a week, and he has coffee and he reads his book, and that's it. So they started talking because he's there multiple times a week, so she gets to know him, he gets to know her. And one day while he's there, he passes away. And he leaves a book on the table for her. And so she takes the book home with her, and she finds out that if she is holding the book, she can envision, in this case, it was a bakery in Venice, I believe. And when she opened the door, Venice was through the door. So she could go anywhere through a doorway that actually exists. But there are other people looking for these books, because there are different books. There's all kinds of different books. Some are positive, some are negative, just like everything else in life. And it's about her journey with this book and these people. That's all I want to say. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give it away. It can get a little bit confusing. Like towards the second third of the book, I was getting confused because it was going from past to present to past to present, and you kind of just have to be able to stay within the frame of time that they're in. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. I already returned it to the library, so I don't have it to show you, but I did show it in my last video, so you could go back and take a look at that. I think there's 2 different covers. It might be that one is US and one is Australian or in England or whatever, but it was a really, really good book, and I do suggest that you pick it up because it was so good. And now I have started. I went to go get the book and I didn't. Oh, I did. I have started Redwood Court. It's by Delana R.A. Dameron. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Again, as you could tell, this is another library book that I picked up from my library. This was Reese Witherspoon's Book of the Month for February. This was for February. I just got it. I requested it in February, but I just got it, so I'm reading it now. As you could tell, this is what I've read so far. It's not a very long book. Redwood Court is a place where the main character lives. I don't want to say too much. I have a hard time because I want to talk about it, but I don't want to give you too much information because I don't want to take away from your reading experience. But so far I'm liking it. I am enjoying it. So I'm going to finish this probably maybe this weekend, hopefully. It's 278 pages long, and I'm on page 48. So I have like 200 pages. Today, tomorrow, Sunday, it's possible, but I'm not in a rush. I mean, if I don't get it done this weekend, then I don't get it done this weekend. I forget when it's due back, but I think I have like 2 more weeks with the book. So that's it. That's all I wanted to talk with you about today. I wanted to let you know about the Book of Doors, and if you haven't read it, maybe you could look into it, put it on your list, take a read. It's definitely fantasy, but it's not high fantasy. It's like, well, we can't travel through time, but maybe we can and we just don't know it. That kind of a thing. All right, my friends, I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. It's Monday. Today is Monday, March 17th, 18th. Today's the 18th. Tomorrow's my dad's birthday. That's Tuesday. And I forgot to wear my St. Patty's Day shirt on Friday when we celebrated St. Patrick's Day. So I'm wearing it today. It's fine. It's fine. So we all know that I love the nice weather. Love, love, love. Love nice weather. Doesn't have to be hot and sweltery and swampy. It just needs to be warm enough so I can feel the heat from the sun on my body, and bright outside, like sunshiny outside. Okay. What does that bring? I will tell you what that brings. That brings yard work. Yeah, it brings yard work. My husband and I were doing tiny bit of yard work in the front yard. I have like a little island in the front of the house, and excuse me. Yeah, I have a little garden in the front of the house. Pumpkins here, and apparently I touched some poison ivy. Never have had poison ivy there before, but apparently there's some there now. And my camera's gonna die. So okay, great. Sorry about that. Yeah. So my camera died because I haven't used it in quite a few days. So anyway, as I was saying, I was doing yard work with my husband, and I don't know if you could see, I've got it all down here. I got it over here on my face. I got it up here on my forehead. I am very allergic to poison ivy. So this morning I've already taken Benadryl, which means I'm going to be useless later on. It's okay. Doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Oh, surprise. Just trying to adjust my seat. My camera died. I had to plug it in, and in order to do that, I had to change my view a little bit, and I'm a little low, but that's okay. So, Redwood Court. I did not get very far in Redwood Court. I might have read about 70 something pages, and I just gave up. I've just gotten to the point. I pushed myself through Let Us Descend, and then I picked up this one because Reese Witherspoon. However, to me, maybe you'll understand this. To me, I'm just reading words. I am reading words. That's it. I am not falling into the story. I am not becoming part of the story. I am simply reading words on a page. And nothing's happening. Like, there's stuff happening, but they're just talking about like everyday life. And how, like, all right, so Mama went to the stand and got some collard greens. Okay. I don't care. I don't care that you have collard greens. I don't care that you went to the store. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but books like this, they just don't work for me. And it does make me sad because I've heard wonderful things about this. The writing is beautiful. Um, Delana does a wonderful job of writing. I just I can't fall into it, and I feel like I should almost stop trying because books like this isn't a book if I saw on a cover, saw on a shelf somewhere that I would pick up and be like, "Ooh, what's this?" Um, and I do not put words in my mouth. I am not saying that black authors. I'm not saying anything about African American authors. I'm not. I've read lots of African American authors. It's just, there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. I'm so sad. So I'm like, you know what? I have way, way too many books. Do you see? I mean, you see the shelf that you always say, right? And then, let's see if I can show you. I have, okay, I have these, right? And then, let's go there. I have that bookshelf. Those are two. Full. Absolutely full. Full of books. And the majority of them are books I have not read, but wanted to read. Um, and then I have another bookshelf over there. And then I have about 15 more books in the living room on my TBR shelf. So yeah, I just feel that I don't need to be wasting my time on books that I don't like. I do not like to DNF books. I do not. I hate to DNF books. It just messes with my numbers, and that's a me thing. But I have to draw the line. So Redwood Court, I'm very sorry if you read this and you loved it. I am so happy for you, and I am so disappointed in myself that I could not love this as much as other people have. But having said that, I'm going to return it to the library and let somebody else read it. Somebody who can appreciate it, because that person is not me. And I'm very sad about that, but it is what it is. Oof, did that again. I'm really trying to work on that, I promise. It's hard, but it was kind of like when I was a teenager and everything was like we're gonna go to like the movies and we're gonna go like see like Back to the Future. Well, it's kind of the same thing with the ums. All right, so anyway, I had gotten another book from the library. Redwood Court came in on Tuesday, and when I got home I had an email saying that this book was ready for pickup. I was like, what? But since I drive right by the library twice a day, every day that I work, it wasn't a big deal for me to stop and pick it up. So I did, and it is called My Name Was Eden by Eleanor Barker White. I'm just into it. I am on page 44. So I just started it. I wasn't really into reading too much this weekend, but I did start it, and it is so good so far. It is really good so far. So let's see. Let me tell you what I know so far. What I know so far is that there is a couple, and they've gotten married, and they're trying to have a baby, and they're having a lot of difficulty in conceiving a child. She finds out she's pregnant. I forget if she did IVF or not. I think they did. I think they went to see a fertility specialist is what they did. And then she found out that she was pregnant, and she was pregnant with twins. And the husband was like, oh my God, 2 little girls or 2 little boys. And she's like, nope, it's a boy and a girl. I know it. I know it. it's a boy and a girl. And then the next time she went for the ultrasound, one of the twins wasn't there anymore. And the doctor said it does happen sometimes. It's called vanishing twin syndrome. And it's when one twin or your body absorbs that twin for whatever reason. So she gave it. Every time I say it and then hear it, it's like. Ugh. So anyway, she delivers the girl, and is very happy, is very fulfilled being a mom. And then when the daughter is 14, and those lovely teenage years, where parents don't know anything, they're all old and decrepit and stupid, and they don't know anything, and they're dumb. She comes out of her house and she sees a bunch of people up the street looking in a pond, and when she runs up there, she finds it's her daughter. Her daughter was late coming home from school. So they get her out of the pond, the paramedics come, they perform CPR, and she is revived, and they bring her to the hospital. When they bring her to the hospital, she's weak, and the doctors ask her, "What's your name?" And she says, "My name is Eli," but her name was Eden. The mom was going to name the twins Eden and Eli. She had the girl, she named her Eden. So now this girl is now calling herself her dead brother. Kind of creepy, right? Oh, so good. It is so good. I fell into the story right away. That's what I like. That is what I like. I don't have to want to work at it. I just want to enjoy it. Speaking of which, where's my phone? Here it is. Okay. I saw this on Facebook, and I know you guys will get it. Well, anybody who reads will get it. Let me find it, because I took a picture of it and I saved it. And I sent it to my husband, because when he came upstairs when I was reading the last letter, and I'm sobbing and sobbing and sobbing, and he's like, "I don't get it." This explains it perfectly. Okay. It was Olivia Savage who posted it on the Bookworm page, I believe it is, on Facebook. And it says, "Ever experience that magical moment when you're reading and suddenly the world around you just fades away? It's as if you've activated some sort of invisibility cloak, shout out to my fellow Potterheads, and poof, reality is on pause. This, my friend, is the reader's trance. It's more potent than any spell, more captivating than any siren's song. And the best part, no hangover the next morning. Just the faint sorrow of leaving your newfound friends behind as you slowly, reluctantly resurface to reality. So here's to those blissful moments of escape where the only thing that exists is you and your book. May we all find our way to that perfect page turner that makes the world fade away, if only for a little while." That's it. Book trance. Perfect. That explains what happens to me perfectly. The world around me it fades away like a movie. It just fades away, and I am just encapsulated in this book. And I love that. I took a picture of it. I posted it to my Instagram, which is Christine O's Corner, because somebody already had Christine's Corner, so I just threw in my middle initial. But Christine O's Corner on Instagram, I can link it below. I just love that. I love it. That encapsulates reading for me. I love it. I love it. It's what it is. Okay. So that's it. I do have another thing. It is Monday. It's fine. It's Monday. They come around every 7 days, right? And usually, we're all dreading it. I'm actually looking forward to it today. Would you like to know why? So I've been going to a chiropractor, having a lot of lower back pain, to the point that when I get out of bed, I have trouble getting out of bed and standing up straight. It takes me a while to get there. It takes me a good like 5 minutes to be able to like stand up, and then it's still aching so badly. So I've been going to a chiropractor for a few months, and I am at the point now where he's done seeing me multiple times a week. He sees me now once a month, but he told me that I needed to get a therapeutic massage. Who's getting a massage today? I am. I am so excited. It has probably been about 20 years since I've gotten a massage. 20 years. God, that makes me feel old. Anyway, so after I'm going to work, and when I get out of work, I am going to go right to the chiropractor's office, and I am going to get a massage, and I am so excited. I cannot wait. It's going to be a long morning. Long morning. All right, my friends, that's all I have to say. For now, I'll check back in with you. Maybe I'll take in my massage. I can't film the massage, but I don't know. We'll see. You can see the after effects of the massage when I am like this. Oh, so yeah, and it is going to be a long day, not only because of the massage, but because of the poison ivy. I took some Benadryl. So yeah, that should be kicking in pretty soon, and I'll be at work like half asleep. Anyway, it's okay. Could be worse, right? Could be much worse. All right, my friends, I'll check in with you soon. Bye, guys.